morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Movement Radio. I am Chip Hazard, and today we're diving deep into one of the boldest, most cinematic, and game-changing eras of Marvel Comics history. That's right, the Ultimate Universe. If you've ever wondered where to start, what made the Ultimate so influential, or how the Ultimate Universe redefined Marvel storytelling for the 21st century, you're in the right place. Because today I'm going to give you my Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Marvel's Ultimate Universe. And we have to start with the very beginning, the birth of the Ultimate Universe. So in the early 2000s, Marvel realized that 40 years of continuity was scaring away new readers. Their solution? Start fresh, reimagine their biggest heroes for a new generation. And so, in 2000, Ultimate Spider-Man #1 hit the shelves, written by Brian Michael Bendis and drawn by Mark Bagley. This wasn't your dad's Spider-Man. Peter Parker was 15 again, living in the age of dial-up internet and skate shoes. Bendis gave us a modern, relatable version of Spidey, one that captured the spirit of the original while feeling completely new. It was an instant hit, and it proved Marvel could reboot their universe without losing what made it special. With Spider-Man's success, Marvel expanded the line. Next came Ultimate X-Men by Mark Millar and Adam Kubert, a modern reimagining of the mutant mythos. This version ditched some of the soap opera drama for the original comics in favor of high stakes, blockbuster style storytelling. And then came the Ultimates. Oh man. Written by Mark Millar with art by Brian Hitch, this was basically the blueprint for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Nick Fury was reimagined to look like Samuel L. Jackson. Captain America was grittier. Iron Man was snarkier. Thor was controversial. The book read like a political action thriller with superheroes dropped in. And let's not forget Ultimate Fantastic Four. While not as explosive as its peers, it gave us something crucial: the dark evolution of Reed Richards into the Maker, one of Marvel's greatest modern villains. The Ultimate line was bold, edgy, and unafraid to take risks. Characters died permanently. Heroes made morally gray choices. The world felt grounded, dangerous, and politically charged. It was Marvel stripped of nostalgia, rebuilt for a new millennium. This was also the first time readers saw Marvel heroes treated with cinematic realism, widescreen panels, grounded dialogue, and high production storytelling. Without the Ultimates, the Marvel Cinematic Universe might not look the way it does today. All right, so let's break down some must read stories if you're jumping into the Ultimate Universe for the first time. First, Ultimate Spider Man Volume 1 through 7 from 2000 to 2002 by Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley. This is your perfect entry point. The story retells Peter's origin but stretches it across multiple issues, letting it breathe and build emotional weight. You'll meet familiar faces like MJ, Aunt May, Norman Osborn, and the new, scarier Green Goblin. It's heartfelt, funny, tragic, and still one of the best long form superhero runs in modern comics. Then you have the Ultimates, Volume 1 and 2 from 2002 to 2004 by Mark Millar and Brian Hitch. This is where things get cinematic. It's essentially the Avengers rebooted as a government strike team. It's political, it's violent, it's sleek, and it's dripping with commentary about military power and media manipulation. If you've ever watched an Avengers movie, you've seen the DNA of the Ultimates all over it. Next, we have Ultimate X-Men: The Tomorrow People by Mark Millar and Adam Kubert. This reimagines the X-Men as outlaws in a world that truly hates and fears them. It's fast-paced, stylish, and doesn't waste time explaining decades of continuity. Perfect for readers who want to see mutants on the run and fighting back hard. Next, we have Ultimate Fantastic Four crossover from 2005 by Warren Ellis, Mark Millar, and Greg Land. This story introduces us to the twisted reflection of Marvel's first family and begins Reed Richards' descent into becoming the Maker. It's also the storyline that gave us the Dark Mirror version of the Marvel multiverse, paving the way for major events like 2015's Secret War. Then there's Ultimatum from 2009 by Jep Loeb and David Finch. All right, here's where things get wild. Ultimatum is the story that tore the Ultimate Universe apart. Magneto flips the planet's poles, killing millions and triggering a domino effect of death and destruction. It's brutal, controversial, and while divisive, it marks the point where everything changed permanently. After Ultimatum, the Ultimate line began to decline, but one bright light emerged: Miles Morales. Introduced in Ultimate Fallout number 4, Miles carried the torch of Spider-Man after Peter Parker's death. His stories, again written by Brian Michael Bendis, brought heart and diversity to the Ultimate line, giving Marvel a true modern hero for the next generation. Eventually, the Ultimate Universe collapsed during Secret Wars, but like all good comic worlds, it didn't stay gone. In 2023, Jonathan Hickman and Brian Hitch brought it back with Ultimate Invasion, where the Maker reshapes reality itself. That led directly into 2024's Ultimate Spider-Man, a brand new universe, older Peter Parker, new history, and endless potential. So you may be asking, why dive into the Ultimate Universe now? Well, because it's the perfect starting point for anyone new to Marvel. You get modern pacing, cinematic storytelling, and clean continuity, all in a self-contained world. It's Marvel's greatest experiment in accessible storytelling, and it changed everything from comic books to Hollywood. So, here is your ultimate reading path. Ultimate Spider-Man from 2000 to 2011, The Ultimates Volume 1 and 2, Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate Fantastic Four, Ultimatum, Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate End, Ultimate Invasion from 2023, and finally, Ultimate Spider-Man from 2024. That's it. That's your roadmap to understanding and loving the Ultimate Universe. So there you have it, guys. The my ultimate beginner's guide to Marvel's Ultimate Universe. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know down below which Ultimate storyline hit you the hardest. Was it Bendis's Ultimate Spider-Man, the chaos of Ultimatum, or maybe Hickman's modern revival? Until next time, I am Chip Hazard. This is Movement Radio. Stay nerdy.